reducing the pressure on the O-rings. Keep in mind, the opposite was supposed to happen, with parts bending inward and helping the O-rings to seal properly. At this point, engineers began to sound the alarm. One characterized the current design as unacceptable in October 1970. Reducing the pressure from faulty O-rings to deadly weather and foreboding warnings. The engineers closest to the Challenger space shuttle knew what was wrong. Why didn't NASA step in? The Challenger was destroyed due to a faulty O-ring seal in one of its booster rockets, allowing burning gas to escape. The rubber O-rings weren't supposed to be burned by the gases resulting from liftoff, but that's exactly what happened during the testing phase. Shockingly, according to the Rogers Commission reports, when it was found that the O-rings could be damaged, engineers at both NASA and Morton Thiokol, the company contracted to design and build the rockets, decided that the situation was undesirable but acceptable. A test in 1977 revealed another ominous problem. The rocket ignition could cause parts of the rocket's steel casing to bend outward, reducing the pressure on the O-rings. Keep in mind, the opposite was supposed to happen, with parts bending inward and helping the O-rings to seal properly. At this point, engineers began to sound the alarm. One characterized the current design as unacceptable in October 1970. From faulty O-rings to deadly weather and foreboding warnings, the engineers closest to the Challenger space shuttle knew.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, where we at in the world. It's your boy Jamie, aka Cut the Rope. Bring it to you from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. That's right, from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. It's an honor and a blessing to be here before each and every one of you. First off, I want to go ahead and apologize about yesterday. Yesterday, we had some technical difficulties beyond our control, but I think we figured out the bugs, if you will, the little gremlins. I think we got rid of them all. Those evil things. We have definitely gotten rid of them. So I appreciate each and every one of you for showing up this morning. We're going to have a little fun today. All right. We'll see if we can go ahead and make some things happen. All right. We're going to make that thing pop, lock, and drop. All right. So on behalf of Dr. Gregory McLeod of Elite Traders University, we want to just go ahead and say welcome. All right. So before we get started, I want to go ahead and share some things with you before we jump all into this. All right. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. There we go. Go over here. All right. Hey, good morning, Ken. How you doing, buddy? Good morning. All right. We're going to go ahead. We are live, living color. And I want to share my screen. There we go. All righty then. Okay, perfect. Kenneth, can you see my screen, sir?
Yeah, I can see it good.
All right, awesome, awesome. Appreciate you, my friend. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I want to go ahead and bring your attention to my screen, the risk disclaimer. That's right, risk disclaimer. All right, it's our job here at ETU that we stay compliant with state and federal regulations. And please understand, futures, options, and currency trading all have large potential rewards, but they also have large potential risk. Understand that you need to be aware of the risks and willing to accept them. All right. Understand this. Future profits is not indicative, or should I say past results is not indicative of future profits. All right, guys. So go ahead and take the opportunity to read that, and just want to go ahead and make sure that we do things decent in order. All right. I want to go ahead and take over to your next the next thing we're going to talk about for your viewing pleasure is our website, right, for Dr. Gregory McLeod of Elite Traders University. And I really love this slogan here. It talks about taking your trading to new heights. That's right, taking your trading to new heights. It doesn't matter if you're brand new at trading, if you're a mediocre trader, or if you've been in this industry for a little while, you know what I'm saying, through maybe even 10 years, all right? The biggest room for improvement, all right, I kind of got ahead of myself a little bit. The biggest room in the world is the room for improvement. You're always wanting to become better, right? I've been in this industry about 7 years, and I'm always finding myself that I'm getting better. Is it may be controlling my emotions, working on my head space and timing, right? Working on entries, working on exits, sticking to my plan, sticking to the rules, right? And that's what Greg McLeod literally prides himself on, is making sure that you're keeping it very simplistic, keeping the basics, because at the end of the day, basics win championships. All right. So, guys, please take the time to go to elitetradersuniversity.com. Go ahead and take a look and see what's going on over here. I believe that this will be a great fit for you. Now, I will be very, very transparent. Dr. Greg McLeod has been in this industry for about 30 years. That's right, 30 years. And I just don't call him doctor just to say he's a doctor. No, he is a doctor, all right? He has a lot of salutations, if you will, before and after his name. So he has definitely been in this industry a very long time. He actually worked for one of the largest brokerage firms in the world, and that was FXCM. So they are still using his information that he taught years ago, okay, years ago. And I also want to also show you that Dr. Greg also wrote an ebook, all right, and he's actually has that on Amazon as we speak right now, all right. And that right here, guys, gold is the place where you really want to be. All right. This is called the Income Boost Blueprint. All right. Great. This Income Boost Blueprint is a great way to learn and profit from a $5.1 trillion a day foreign exchange market dealing with Forex, guys. All right. And if you really want to take this to another level, this is going to be it right here. Guys, you can get this for free. That's right, free. But if you really want to take this thing to another level, where you really want to be at is his gold course, right? And his gold course is, I want to see where that gold course is, because I know it's here on this website. Well, you know what? I'm going to actually have one of my compadres, if you will, if they could actually go look for that, that would be awesome, and send me the link in the chat. So, Kenneth, if you're able to do that, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it. All right. So, guys, I wanted to go ahead and take this opportunity to share the Elite Traders University and also his gold course. Now, his gold course is totally phenomenal. Now, that ebook right there is for $4.99. And what that book is going to do is give you the ins and outs. Dr. Greg McLeod, earlier in the year 2023, predicted gold when it made that new high, all right? That all-time new high. He actually predicted that, and that's because of his experience, all right? This is an individual who's actually just put their toe in it and just say, hey, look, I'm a master trader. He would never consider himself as a master trader because he is also a student in this industry. You know, even been in this industry for 30 years, he still considers himself a student. So somebody with those types of credentials, worked at one of the largest brokerage firms, has a doctorate degree, has a PhD, has all this other stuff going on for him, lifetime teaching credentials from the state of California. So I think this is the person you want to go ahead and ride with. So please reach out to Dr. Greg McLeod. See if this is a perfect fit for you. All right. Because I promise you, you are definitely going to take your trading to new heights in 90 days. That's right. He has a 90-day program where he takes you from point A to point Z to be able to put you in a position of power to go ahead and take money out of the market. What I have actually called it high intensity scalping. All right. The way that Dr. Greg teaches us on how to scalp the markets is totally phenomenal. All right. So I kind of gave you a lot of information, talk to you about his gold trading program, his PIP and run strategies. All right. I didn't tell you the strategy. I just gave you just enough just to go ahead and put yourself in that position of power. All right. And here we go. Thank you so much, Mr. Kenneth. Thank you so much. He's right on time. I tell you, ain't God good? Thank you, sir. So, guys, I want you to go here. I want you to go to the Gold Rush Blueprint. The goldrushblueprint.com. I'm going to be honest with you. This is it. I mean, for $5, come on. This thing costs less than a Starbucks coffee. All right? It costs less than a Starbucks coffee. Guys, take the time to go get the Gold Rush Blueprint. The Gold Rush Blueprint. I mean, he's giving you everything that you need to know in order to be able to put yourself in the position of power to trade gold. I'm talking about gold is where it's going to be at. Gold was where it was be at years and years ago. That's how we actually paid for things. We paid for things with gold shillings, right? Gold coins, right? There's gold up in them there hills, right? When they had the gold rush, right? Okay, so guys, acquire the expert trainers because equip yourself with insider information, or should I say secrets, in reference to his favorite strategy, normally reserved for his $10,000 coaching clients. That's right. Yeah, Dr. Greg, you know, you're gonna have to make an investment in yourself to go ahead and get this information. But just think about it. You pay something like $10,000 to get some information that you can literally trade and get your money back? What? Hey guys, it's a win-win situation, all right? I want you to be able to put yourself in a position where you can start navigating yourself in the economic landscape, all right? So guys, go ahead, look at the goldrushblueprint.com, get your copy today, go to Elite Traders University, get your free ebook. It's totally up to you. Me personally, I'd get both because I already have it, all right? Okay, so I want to share with you what we call the My Market Heat Map. That's right. This tool right here gives you an edge in the market. All right. With the My Market Heat Map, ladies and gentlemen, whew, man, I'm going to tell you, you know what? I ain't going to tell you about it. I'm just going to go ahead and show it to you. Right. Go to www.mymarketheatmap.com. All right. So with the My Market Heat Map, it basically gives you an edge in the market. See, we all need an edge in the market, not just to be able to have a skill set of trading, but what should you be in right now? All right. And I'm going to give it to you like Dr. Greg gave it to me. All right. We look at the bottom two and the top two. The bottom two is if it's red, we're looking to sell. Top two, hey, we're looking for buys. If it's gray, we stay away. If it's yellow, we use caution. We only want to deal with the top two or bottom two. Me personally, I like the top one and the bottom one. All right. Now, this right here is the U.S. majors. Well, you know what? We have more than just majors in the market. We also have other Forex pairs, right? The secondaries and the exotics. What? That's right. So if we were looking right here at the top, GBP AUD and GBP NZD, the Great British Pound against the Aussie dollar, and the Great British Pound against the New Zealand dollar, otherwise known as the Kiwi, well, they're in the top two. Well, down here in the bottom is NU and AU. Well, hey, what do you expect? This is what's going to tell you what's popping, what's shaking, what you need to be in. You don't need to be sitting up here trying to trade CAD, Japanese yen, or the Euro CAD, or I'm not saying you can't make any money off of CAD CHF or Euro JPY, but they're not in the top two, right? I'm not saying you couldn't trade NZD CAD or Euro GBP, but why mess with something like that when you can be really messing with the with the with the real deal Holyfield, right? Would you rather be trading something that's moving 55% or trading something that's moving 25%? Well, of course, I want to go ahead and move with something that's moving with a lot with more aggression, right? That's more aggressive in the market. So, guys, this thing is totally phenomenal. It has a lot of other bells and whistles on it. One thing that I really like about it is that it has the Forex TV, it has the financial news stream, it gives you the market hours, it gives you currency correlation, also sentiment. It talks about Forex volatility. It talks about the central bank rates. I mean, this is the what I would call, and I need to go ahead and close this. All right, there we go. I'm sorry, that is actually Dr. McLeod. sir. I am in. Sleep well, sir. Yes, he is on the other side of the United States. So, it's like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning where he's at. All right. So back to our regular schedule program. So where we're at currently right now, where was that? Okay. There we go, Dr. Gray. Okay. So where was I? Okay. So talking about the economic calendar, everything that you need to be everybody's trying to get in contact with me today. My apologies, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know why people are trying to call me and I'm live here with you, but that's all right. We're gonna push through the adversities, okay? Everything that you guys can see that you can, everything that you would have in the foreign exchange market, guys, in reference to news, sentiment, strengthometers, and all the bells and whistles is right here in one area, a one-stop and shop. All right. So, guys, I really want you to take the opportunity to look at the market heat map and really show you how you can take the trading to another level. So we're going to go ahead and look at the economic calendar real quick because we need to know what's going on, what's going to be popping off an hour before. Uh-oh, got to log in. Thought I was logged in. Let's go ahead and re-log in, if you will. All right. So we're going to look at the economic calendar for today because we need to know what's going to be going on in the news, right? So today is the 17th of January. On a Wednesday. All right. All right. So we have retail sales going on month. All right. I'm looking at to increase by 0.1% from 0.3%. All right. Also retail X autos month, and we also have retail sales year on year. All right. So I'm gonna be very transparent with you guys. Red folder moves the market. Red folders moves the market. Orange folder doesn't move the market as aggressive as red folder news, but orange folder news can move the market. I've actually seen it. All right, guys. So if anyone ever tells you they're not concerned about orange folder news or orange folder news isn't really something you need to be, worried about, run. Okay. All right. And we have retail sales year on year going on. So, and then after that, we also have core inflation rate for Canada and then CPI medium year on year. All right. So there's going to be some news popping off within the next 6 minutes. All right. And if we can go ahead and take a little quick peek of what's going to be going on tomorrow. And we've got initial job claims coming open. They're predicting 207,000 job claims have increased from 202,000. All right. So let's go ahead and go back here. Look at the Forex majors because it looks like the US dollar is definitely going to be in play. All right. All right. And we're going to go ahead and take, all right, NU. AU, Chef, and UJ. All right, so we're going to look at the Dixie. All right. Now, the Dixie is looking rather bullish. Let's look at the daily. All right. Go ahead and remove all my drawings. All right. Yep. Yeah, she's looking very, 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 very bullish. Very, 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 very bullish. Very bullish. All right. I like to go ahead and Little PIP, right? Prices come up here to the 50%. Price came down a little bit through the 75%. And now price is right back at 103 spot 456. All right, 103 spot 456, 457, 8, and 9. So it is getting ready for this high impact news that's getting ready to come out in about 4 minutes and 52 seconds. All right. So we can see I'm looking for price to go ahead and respect this area. We can possibly see price come back. All right, let me kind of change that up just a tad bit. All right, we can see price possibly come down. All right, come down. And then look for price to continue back up. All right, this is the target that I'm looking for on the higher time frames overall. So I'm still bullish. Let me close this up right here. So I'm looking for price to come back to about 104,500. All right. Let's get a good even number. 104,500. 104,500. I'm looking for that price to come up there overall. All right. We got some relatively equal highs sitting right here. That's truly a target also. So yeah. All right. Kind of straighten it up just a little bit. I like nice, neat charts. All right. So this is a nice little area, nice range. 104, 250 to 104, 500. All right. 104, 250. I know it says 260, but you know, I like to use nice little those nice quarter and whole, not halves, quarters and wholes. All right. So 260, 250 to 104, 500. All right. That's what we're looking for. But I'm looking for a possible retracement. All right. And then we're going to go ahead and continue pushing up. And like, hurry up, Jay. We got 3 minutes left. I want to get in this trade. Slow down, Kemosabe. Slow down. Slow down. Rome wasn't built in a day. Rome was not built in a day. All right. So that's the daily. Down here to the 4 hour real quick. Yeah, I see we're having some problems breaking through this price area, right? This price area. See, price broke through it, right? Came here, respected, came here, respected it, came back up and finally broke through. Now we're coming up here to retest it, probably come down. So let's get my trusty dusty. I'm gonna take it from here to here. Yeah, I like to see price. I like to see price come down to like 102, maybe 103. Yeah, 103. Let's look at 103. Price could come down to about 103. Yeah, let's bring it down here to 103 even. Darn near close enough. Possible. Okay, that's close enough. All right. Look for price to come down to 103 even. All right. So let's go look at let's look at NZD USD. All right. And as you guys can see, yeah, I took a lot of entries going down on NZD USD, and I took a couple of entries going up. All right. So NZD USD is truly moving and grooving, still going down. As you guys can see here, I'll open up my screen here. Had a nice entry here, going down. Now, of course, you see my stop loss here, but I use that for you guys. I use a larger stop loss than some traders do. Well, it's because also I know how NZD moves, but normally, you know, she doesn't hit my stop loss. But I knew that there was going to be some possible retracement coming back up on the lower time frame here. All right. And once you become part of the Elite Traders University crew, you will definitely understand why my stop loss was a little bit bigger than that. But she's pretty much 50% into the move. And that actually happened on yesterday. And you know, she kind of went up for about 12 pips. It had about a 15 pip stop loss on there. All right. Price is dumping right now. News is out. So as you can see, US dollar news was a little strong. All right. Right. Still selling down up right about now, $65.04 on this. As you guys can see, we've had some major sell-off here. All right, major sell-off. Let me go ahead and change from Oanda to FXCM. I prefer FXCM over Oanda. That's just my personal choice. All right, and as you guys can see, you know, overall, the New Zealand dollar has just been dropping since December. All right, since December. And if you want to go ahead and take a measurement, I'll take it from here. She's dropped over, you know, 254 pips. All right, we had major consolidation here. Major consolidation right here. Major consolidation right here, right? Okay, major consolidation right there. So, and then, you know, every time you get up here, you know, we're looking for sales, right? Look for sales, right? Price came up here, respected that area. All right. All right. As you can see, she respected it. So you should definitely could have been looking for sales up in this area every time she came up. All right. Every time she came up to this area, you could have definitely been looking for sales. All right. And then on the 12th, just last Friday, the price just dumped again. All right. And it's just been dumping. I'll be very honest. The target for me, I'm looking for price to come down here to about 106. 106, excuse me, 060857. We can go ahead and kind of chop that up a little bit. Yeah, we can let's move it up here past this right here. You know, let's give it a nice little zone. Let's give it a nice little zone. All right. So we can come up here to like 61. Yeah, let's go to 6,100. All right. 0 spot 6,100. Oh, you know what? Why am I doing it the hard way? Let's just go to coordinates and just drop that thing down. All right. All right. Awesome. All right. So now, could she dip down into here? Of course she could. She could definitely do that. But I'm looking for her to go ahead and make a serious dump there. All right. So let's go ahead and see how news is reacting. News is still coming down overall. It says here on the 30-minute time frame, still looking for her to come down here in this area. And then what I'm looking for when she does hit this area, I'm looking for price to make a move as a to retrace back up. All right. That's what I would like to see, or we could just continuously to push down, still continue to push through. All right. But I am looking for price to come here in this area, in this zone. All right. And then we're looking for price to come up. All right. Looking for price to come up. Go ahead and let me go ahead and kind of pre-limb up some stuff right now. All right. I can always move this later. All right. And if my analysis is accurate, we could move up back up here to this area, probably price point 61.8. I would like to see that area. 61.8. 0.61800. I like to see that happen. All right. Okay, I see we got some questions here. Hey, good morning, Moses. How you doing, bud? What's going on with you, brother? All right. I pray all is well with you, sir. Happy New Year's to you and your family. Tell you what I'm going to do. Definitely going to turn this phone. Definitely going to do that. 'Cause I'm telling you, when you're doing work and you're doing God's work, especially His work, right? I tell you, the devil's really, really active, right? When you're in the middle of breakthroughs, right? When you're in the middle of breakthroughs, and you sit up there and you attempt to go ahead and do some things, right? Okay, what you got here? Good. No, thank you, sir. I appreciate you. All right, so I'm still looking for price to continue to come down. We still have a lot of momentum still coming down on here, as you guys can see. We're still making lower lows, lower highs, lower lows, lower highs. We're still pushing down here. All right. We have about 23 minutes left that we're going to have before this candle closes off here on a 30-minute. It's currently 8:36. We've got about 54 minutes before the Forex exchange opens, and we have about 24 minutes before New York exchange opens. All right, the bond and stock market. All right, so this is what we're looking at right now. Still want to go ahead and see what we can do here on this end of the world. All right, I'm still holding my trades from the NAS 100. Still holding those positions from last week. I tell you, last week was definitely a good one. Oh, awesome, Mr. Moses, awesome. All right. So I'm going to go over here to NZD USD because that's looking kind of scrumptious to me right now. See some opportunities for some entries. Now looking at this lower time frame, we kind of just a little bit. Supposed to. Let's see here. Bingo. All right. Still have a lot of selling pressure here. Still has a lot of selling pressure here. Got about 19 minutes and 55 seconds left on this 30-minute candle. I'm gonna go here to my 1 hour. Took a little bit of an L yesterday on AUD USD. Got caught on that one. Still holding my trades on Euro NZD, Mr. Kenneth. Just FYI, let you know that, buddy. I'm not letting that go.
Okay, that takes discipline. I can't hold that long.
Well, they say, I will not be denied, right? All right. I think we had a great time yesterday also, buddy. I think we had a real good time yesterday. All right. I'm still a little iffy on this trade right now. All right. We want to, there we go. Kind of bring this over just a tad bit. Still a little iffy on this trade. And the reason I'm very iffy on this trade, I'm just going to be very transparent with you guys. The way we came down right here. All right. Very, very iffy on this trade. The way we came down. We came down very aggressive. Very, 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 very aggressive right here. All right. So, and then when we came down aggressively, we came back up, came down, came up. And it's really weird. Really, really, really weird. It's not have any like flowetry, if you will. It's just kind of choppy, you know, very choppy right here. Very choppy right here. Definitely want to see how we're going to close on this market. We're overall sales. Overall sales. We are overall sales in this market. All right. Kind of take a looky right here. Here in this area. Yeah, I am really not liking this choppiness right here. And I definitely don't like this right here. This gap right here makes me a little nervous. I don't say nervous. Let me rephrase that. I don't want to use that word. Makes me concerned. All right, makes me concerned. All right, because we could easily come up there and jump up and get that. I would actually prefer that to validate the continuation back down, to be very transparent with you. All right. Again, we're still overall sales. Still overall sales in the market. Nine pips. 10 pips, 12 pips from this entry here. You know, I'm feeling kind of froggy. Feeling kind of froggy. Feeling kind of froggy. All right, I'm taking buys. I have 10 entries in currently right now. I'm going to take that to this TP. Let's take it to. You know what? That was actually perfect. 0.61120. 0.61120. All right. I'm feeling a little froggy. Feeling a little froggy. Feeling a little froggy. Now, I am counter trend trading. Just letting you know right now, I am counter trend trading. I am counter trend trading. I am on a very small account. As you guys can see, I took a little bit of a loss yesterday, but it's $13,000 account. Now, my recommended stop loss, is here. I'm going to show you. All right. You can either go 4.5 pips. You can go right at the previous low at 6.3 pips, or you can go right under. I'm going to go right under for about 7.5 pips. All right. Right, we kind of bring this up a little bit, so we don't want any capping going on, right? We don't want no capping going on, right? We'll see how this trade plays out, all right? All right. Price is still yiddling. It's about 8:54 Eastern Standard Time. 8:54 Eastern Standard Time. 8:54 Eastern Standard Time. 6 minutes. 6 minutes before the stocks and bonds market opens, and then 36 minutes before the foreign exchange markets open. All right. Still looking for price to push up here. All right. It's not a bad scalp. I don't believe it is. I think it's a great scalp. It is counter trending. Just FYI, it is counter trending. All right. About 5-6 pips. Okay. 5-6 pips. Kind of go ahead and put that TP there. I'm gonna put it right there in the snack dag in the middle. All right. Right there in the middle. All right. 5.7 pips. All right. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I am looking out at a counter trend trade. Counter trend. We are overall sales. All right. Overall sales. Take this up a little bit higher to 4 hour. I don't want to take a look see. Looking at here. Via to the left. There we go. Thank you. Perfect. Ready to go. There we go. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Into 30. Perfect. Let's just stay right there. All right, good morning, everybody. This is your host who does the most. This is now 8:58 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. This is Uncle KUTT, bringing it to you all the way from the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia on behalf of Dr. Greg McLeod of Elite Traders University. He is the owner and also senior educator here at ETU. All right, we're in for currently right now buys. We're about a 7.5 pip stop loss. I am looking for buys as a counter trend trade, counter trend for about I think it's 5.7 pips. Yep, 5.7 pips. Got in right here. Price did come up. We were there in the positive for a brief moment. I still believe we're going to buy this trade up. I still believe we're going to buy this trade up. Still believe we do. Also, I want to let you guys know this call is delayed, I think for about 10 to 15 seconds from Zoom to YouTube. All right. But if you want to get in when we get in, I tell you, you want to go ahead and reach out to Greg McLeod. You want to go ahead and reach out to me. You can reach out to me on my Instagram at KUTTHEROPE. You can reach out to me there on Facebook at KUTTHEROPE. Cut the rope. All right. And I'll be glad to show you what it takes, or just even answer some questions for you about Elite Traders University and how we get down with the get down. All right. Now, to my fine brethren there in the Zoom chat, you guys can go ahead and throw in there if you have anything you want me to specifically look at or kind of go over without breaking any form of security breaches, if you will, here at ETU. I'll be able to attempt to answer as much as I can. All right, guys. All right, we are definitely coming down here to my stop loss. And if we get put out, we get put out. That's what stop losses are for. That's what stop losses are for. Stop losses is to do what? Protect the check, right? Protect the check. All right. That's what we do. Protect the check. All right. It's currently 9:02 in the morning, 9:02 Eastern Standard Time. The stock and bond market is open. New York session is open for stocks and bonds. We've got about 28 minutes, 27 and a half minutes actually, before the foreign exchange market opens up at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. Gonna open this up just a little bit more for y'all's viewing pleasure. You guys can see my chart well. Just make sure you put 222 in the chat for me. Just want to make sure you guys can see it. Okay, perfect. Appreciate you, Kenneth. Thank you. Like this is going to attempt to put me out. Now, again, I was counter trend trading. I was going against the trend. Looks like it's going to put me out. And if it does, I'm going to close all my entries. If it does put me out, I will close all my entries. We are working with a 1.7 to a 2 pip spread on NZD USD. US dollar is very, very strong, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very strong. It's like that incredible Hulk strength, right? I want to go up. We have broken the previous low here. Previous low has been broken. Previous low has been broken. Currently 9:07 in the morning, Eastern Standard Time. She is coming forward. It looks like she is just going to dip down, tag that stop loss, and probably go right back up. Oh, she is just playing with it. I mean, that is what you call dangling the carrot, right, ladies and gentlemen? That's what you call dangling the carrot. Risking about $100 here. Risking $100 here. Risking $100 to make 500. Risking 100 to make 500. Risking 100 to make 500. I know some of you are probably like, oh my gosh, it came so close to your stop loss, UnKle KUTT. Because I have confidence. I have confidence. I have confidence. I've made enough mistakes over 7, almost 8 years now. This would be year 8 in trading the foreign exchange markets. And you learn from your mistakes, right? I will tell you, it's all about your mental. It's all about your emotional. And it has a lot to do also with your mentor, All right, you have to have great mentorship, right? You know, we have a plethora of people in the foreign exchange community, forex community, uh, that uh, are doing rather well for themselves. They're doing rather well for themselves. All right, and I have a high respect for a few uh, forex traders out there, and they are also educators. I have a lot of respect for them. All right. Uh, some people, well, I, I don't think they have the sense to get out the rain because I see what they do. All right. Um, and with my 7, almost 8 years of experience, I've seen a lot. I've seen truly a lot. I've also seen that certain strategies doesn't work for everyone, right? Okay, so you have to find the right strategy that works for you and the right mentor for you. All right, and that's just being very transparent. Okay, very transparent. Okay, very transparent. So, guys, you want to make sure you have the right mentorship, and you want to, make sure that these gurus, if you will, are on the up and up. Okay, I'm not looking at you as a sucker. All right, guys. So that has hit my stop loss. All right, I'm going to close trades out. All right, lost 100. All right, but what I am going to do, I'm going to leave this trade open here. I'm going to leave that trade open. I am going to leave that trade open, and I'm going to give that one what I should have given the others, but I'm going to give that one a 10 pip stop loss. Okay. Give this one a 10 pip stop loss, right about, I'll go 10 and a half. 10 and a half pip stop loss. All right. I'm going to leave that one there. All right. So we lost about $100. And this will probably put me about maybe about 103, maybe 105. All right. Dollars. And I was willing to risk. All right. And this was a chance that I took. All right. This was a chance that I took. All right. Knowing that we were in a downtrend. All right. But I was looking for price to kind of retrace back up to clear this area. And I know that this is going to be a mark for the future. So I'm going to make sure that I mark that for the future. All right. So we're going to put that probably, put it in April. Uh-oh. No, I can bring it back. It's no problem. Bring it back. Bring it back. Bring it back. Kind of make it a little bigger. I want to make sure I keep it right. Uh-oh. There. There. Right there. There we go. Perfect. All right. Perfect. 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 All right. So if this puts me out, then I'll be done trading for the day. All right. I'll be done trading for the day. I'll be trading for the day. Now, again, I did go against the trend. I did go against the trend to snag a few pips. All right. But I did not hurt myself, right? I didn't hurt myself. I didn't hurt my account, right? I lost $100, but I've lost 100,000 and turned right back around and made 1,000. Okay. It's just all about how you put yourself in a position of power on how you read the markets. Now, could you lost? We all take L's, right? That's how we learn. That's how we get better, right? And they're not always losses, they're lessons. They're lessons. They're lessons. Okay. All right, we've got about 15 minutes. It's 9:15. All right, about 15 minutes before the foreign exchange markets open. All right, the US dollar is still very, very strong. Very, very, very strong. Very strong. Very strong. Still holding on to my NAS 100. I had an entry at 168.53.97. I plan on holding that for a very long time. Just planning on holding that for a very, very long time. All right. We got to push up now. Now, like I said, right, it's going to hit my stop loss and price is going to go up, right? So now, what did we learn here? All right. I'm going to tell you exactly what I learned, right? My stop loss was too tight. Should have gave it more breathing room, right? More breathing room. More breathing room. More breathing room. All right. That's a little bit too big. Bring it here. All right. Excuse me. I'm going to see if it's going to respect this trend line. Let's see if it's going to respect this trend line. And if it disrespects this trend line, then we will act accordingly. All right. If it disrespects this trend line, we'll act accordingly. And put my TP here. Okay. Oh, there. 5.4. It was like 5.7. 5.4. I know it was at 5.7 was the TP. Close enough. 5.5. All right. See if it's going to respect this trend line or continuously to go down. And like I said, if it does hit my stop loss, I will be done trading for the day. All right. Those are my rules. I have to stick to those rules because my job is to protect my account. All right. As a trader, your job is to use proper risk management, And you'll learn more about proper risk management once you join. That's right. I'm speaking that into existence. Once you join Elite Traders University under the tutelage of Dr. Greg McLeod. All right. Under the tutelage of Dr. Greg McLeod. It would be cool if MT5 came out with seconds on their charts instead of minutes. That would be awesome. That would be really awesome. But you never know. You never know. It has seconds on MT5. That would be a total game changer. Total game changer. to have seconds on MT5. All right, everyone, it's currently now 9:20. We've got about 10 minutes. 10 minutes before opening bell. 10 minutes before opening bell. And then we'll stick with you here all the way until the 9:30 hour, probably about 9:31, 9:32. I'm going to see what the reaction is at that time of the markets. If I can figure something out here real quick and bring up my calculator. We're still under $100. Well, $100. Actually, I could have risked about 133. We're going to see if KUTT's analysis was accurate. See if KUTT's analysis was accurate enough. It's currently 9:22. Got about 8 more minutes before New York session opens. 8 more minutes before New York session opens. Got this. Price is truly respecting this trend line. Price is truly respecting this trend line here. Truly respecting this trend line here. The KUTT, won't you put some more entries in? Have to stick to my trading plan. Have to stick to my rules. Interesting how price is consolidating right here. Just waiting for that 9:30 hour to pop off in either direction. It's going to go, may go up or down. I think we're risking, let me see, what's the dollar amount here? Should tell me. 10.5, so I think it was average, it was like 9.1, 9.2 pips. So we'll say 92 plus 1050. That's $102.50. So 103. All right. All right, coming right up here to my TP. Hasn't closed it yet. Hasn't closed it yet. It is definitely coming to it. And 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 we're out of here. All right, and we're out of there. Okay, so I am down $103. Just gonna round it up, say $103. All right, so that's my 1%. Thanks, son. Have to drop for a meeting. All right, there, Mr. Moses. Appreciate you, sir. All right, so we're down for about $103. All right, yeah, we're gonna round it off because it was 102.50, so we'll say $103. All right, and there it goes. This is what happens when you go against your rules. All right, this is what happens when you go against your rules. Right, I was looking to take a real quick, 5-6 pip. I make about 500 bucks, a little bit over about $500 I was looking to make. All right, but nope. Sales were too strong, right? The Incredible Hulk was just beating this thing down, okay? So, guys, that was my learning lesson for you for today. So, tomorrow, that means I got to make that back up, which I know I will, all right? Because that's what we do, right? We just go ahead and brush your shoulders off, all right, guys? It's about 9:26, all right? I figured I was still going to be in this trade, but I'm not. So, guys, I want you to have the best day in the world. Trade safely, and always know that God loves you, I love you, and on behalf of Elite Traders University, Dr. Greg McLeod, and it ain't nothing that you can do about it. All right? You guys have an awesome day. Deuces.